Hello everybody, another lesson here for 6th grade math. We're going to do 5.1 today. Okay, here we are with 5.1. This is the title slide. We got 16 points of classwork here on this reading startup part of the classwork. Operations with decimals by dividing whole numbers here. Here's the math standard, grade 6, number sense, point 2. And then here is the ELA standard here, integrating, excuse me, quantitative or technical information in words in a text with a version of that information expressed visually in a diagram, model, graph, or table. And then fluently divide multi-digit numbers using the standard algorithm. So we have a visual math situation here, which PowerPoints are perfect for. And then here's our reading startup here, visualizing vocabulary. So use the check words, these are the check words here, to complete the chart. Here's our chart over here. You may put more than one word in each section. So, okay, well, numerator, where would numerator go here? Go over here. Well, we have a numerator here. We could have a numerator here. We don't have a numerator here, not generally speaking. So let's see, wow, over here, yep, rational number is expressed by a quotient as a rational number. Numerator, denominator, and fraction bar, that's all described right here. And then an operation, well, these are all operations here. This is an operation. Not division is even an operation. We have dividend, divisor, dividend, quotient, symbol. Here's the symbol, division symbol of an operation. Product will be not division, yes. Multiply produces a product. And then a quotient, here is a quotient here. This symbol produces a quotient. A rational number, here's a rational number. Here is a rational number, here. And then a symbol, this would be a symbol here. It would be a division symbol of operation. It would be a division. And then classwork page 3. For understanding vocabulary, match the term on the left to the definition on the right. So match this to over here. Teachers, I would give your students about 5 minutes to try to match these here. And after they have attempted, go through here. Divide is to split into equal groups. Denominator is a bottom number in a fraction. Quotient would be the answer in a division problem. And then numerator would be the top number in a fraction. Now we could get into the classwork proper here. We have 10 points in this section of classwork, 0 points of note-taking. This will not be the reading start. This will be the actual lesson part of this division lesson, estimating quotients. You can use estimation to predict the quotient of multi-digit numbers. So classwork page 1 here. The local zoo had 98,464 visitors last year. The zoo was open every day except for 3 holidays. On average, about how many visitors did the zoo have each day? How would we find the average here if we had 3 holidays? To estimate the average number of visitors per day, you can divide the total number of visitors by the number of days to estimate the blank to the nearest 10,000. So here's our divisor, a dividend, and it produces a quotient. So what we substitute into here, into this algorithm, to come up with our answer to this question up here. To estimate the quotient, first estimate the dividend by rounding the number of visitors to the nearest 10,000. So up here what will be the nearest 10,000 to this number here? 98,464 rounded to the nearest 10,000 would be, and there were 365 days last year. How many days was the petting zoo open? So here are the other parts of this algorithm here that we have to enter into it. So we have 100,000. I mean, 98,464 is close to 100,000. It's about 1,600 away. And then 365 minus 3 days is 362. So now we can plug in to get our estimate the divisor by rounding days to the zoo was open to the nearest 100, round to the nearest 100. So we're going to round here to the nearest 100. Estimate the quotient. So again, we have 362 rounded to the nearest 100 to be 400. We're going to round up here to the nearest 100 to be 400. Then estimate your quotient. We have 100,000 divided by 400 equals what? 250. So this is ballpark estimate here. Average number of visitors per day last year was about 250. That would be the way that you would estimate a quotient, by using estimations of your dividend divisor. You come up with an estimated quotient here. Okay, our homework for this lesson, 5.1, part 1. It has 2 parts, by the way, but we're only going to preview part 1 now. And then here is problem 1 on the homework. Focus on higher order thinking. Check for reasonableness. Is 40 a reasonable estimate of a quotient for 78,000 divided by 192? Explain your reasoning. Then page 2 of our homework, reflect. How can you check that your quotient is correct? Critical thinking. Do you think that your estimate is greater than or less than the actual answer? Page 3 of the homework, critique your reasoning. Harrison predicted blah blah blah. This is a good word problem here without dividing the actual. Explain how Harrison arrived at this prediction without dividing the actual numbers. So it's asking the student here to use words to describe Harrison's thinking, if it's correct or incorrect. And then page 4 of the homework, make a prediction. Again, more predicting here. How many more or fewer? Explain your reasoning. So again, an explanation. If you need more room, students, go ahead and continue to write down in here. No problem. That was 5.1 part 1 with your vocab exercises of 6th grade math. If you need to contact me, email me here. Thank you very much.